Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video we are going to see how to edit and update the category data in our PHP project. So let's get started with it. So previously we had fetched all the categories and displayed it over here. So now we are going to make the edit option. Okay. So we'll go to our code and here is our category data. So in this href I'm just going to add it edit category.php and id is equal to I'm going to concatenate the ID along with the URL. Copy and paste. Okay, so I'll just create a file with this name edit category.php. Inside my admin folder, create a new file and go to your add category. So copy the whole file and paste it in your edit category. Okay, so I'll just change the card header, say edit category, and over here just fold this card and we will open a PHP tag and close the PHP. So we will just check if the ID is set in our URL or not. Say if is set $_get of ID. If it is true, only then we are going to proceed further. And this thing is going to be in our if condition. Okay. And here I'll just open PHP and close PHP and write the else part over here. Else echo something went wrong. Okay, or you can keep a specific message because this is for the admin side, so it's not a problem. ID missing from URL. Okay, so I'll just show you why we are checking this and what is this. So we'll go back to our browser, refresh. So when I click on this, so you can see edit category and the ID is equal to 2. So this is the product ID. So if this ID is not found with the URL, then you can see ID missing from URL. Okay, so if somebody by mistake accesses this page like this and they find nothing over here, so that is because the ID is missing and this page is not supposed to be accessed this way. So we'll go and click edit category. So we'll just fetch this ID. Say inside the if condition, $ID is equal to $_get of ID. So we have to fetch the category with this ID. So we'll just create a function in our myfunctions.php. Inside your functions folder over here, we already have the get all function. So I'll just copy and paste that same thing, copy and paste, and instead of all I'm going to say get by ID, and we will pass the table name and the $ID. Okay, so let me say over here where ID is equal to $ID. Okay, so this thing will be the same. Let's call this function over there, copy and paste get by ID, and this thing we want it from our categories table, right? Categories table and the $ID. I'll just say $category is equal to, so we have assigned it to this variable. So here we'll write an if condition if mysqli num rows function of this $category is greater than 0. So if there is any record with that ID, then we are going to show this thing. And here we'll have the else part, else echo a message over here, say category not found. So I'll just refresh. So it's looking good. So we have 5 categories. So let me just put over here 8, refresh, and you can see category not found. So I'll just click on 4th, click, and you can see we are on this page. So now we will just fetch this ID number 4 category and display the data in this box. So if it is greater than 0, then I'm going to say $data is equal to MySQL fetch array, and I will pass the dollar category in this. Copy and paste. Okay. So inside this input type equal to text, just add a value equal to and print the this thing which is just assigned, right? $data. Copy that and paste it over here. $data of your field name. So this is the name, right? Say name, copy and paste for all the fields. Okay. So this is the slug. And for the description, we are not supposed to give value. Instead, inside this text area tag, you have to just paste it over here. Okay. So just print your data between this open and close text area tag. And this thing is the description. So just copy this and paste and copy meta title, paste and give this name meta title. And these two things are text area, right? So just copy this and paste. Just bring it to the next line. Okay. Change the field name, meta description, and this thing is the meta keywords. And for this status and popular, these are checkbox, right? So here we will just say $data of status. So if this is true, that means if it is 1, then we have to keep it checked, else we will just leave it like that. So I'll just print over here. So if it is true, then print checked, else leave it like that. And copy this and paste it for the other checkbox as well. Just change the field name, popular. So just test the output, refresh. So here we have got the output, and these things are not checked because we have not kept anything like that. But this data is coming in the between. So I think this is because of the enter we have given over here, right? So just put it back in the same line. Similarly for this also. Okay. Refresh, and here it is. Okay. So I'll just go back and we'll just select this mobiles, edit, and this thing we had set it to popular, right? So it is showing here popular. And for the image over here, we will just display the current image. So over here you have the image, right? Let's say img and // uploads and your file name. So just copy this, paste, say image, refresh. Here it is. So just give the height and width. Height is equal to 50 px and the width is equal to 50 px. Save and refresh. So here it is. This is the current image. If you want, you can just add a label like that. Just say copy and paste. Say current image. Okay. So now we have just fetched the category, and you can just edit all this information. And when you click on update over here, so I'll just change the text of this button. So here it is. I'll just change it to update, and the button name, I'll just change that to update category button. Refresh. Okay, so when I click on update, the new data which is present over here or whichever has been added by the user should be updated in our database. So now let us write the code to update this data. So go to your code, and on submitting this form, we are going to the code.php. So inside your code.php, over here you have add category button. Just add an else to this and say else if is set of $_ post of this update category button. So when the update category button is clicked, we will fetch all the values like we have done in the add category button. So I'll just copy this and paste it over here. We have fetched all the fields and here is the image. So every time the user updates the category, it is not necessary that he will update the image also. So if you update the record without the image field is going to be set as null. So we have to take the old data and update it with the same image name. So for that, we'll just go to our edit category. So over here, create an input field and type equal to hidden, and the name is going to be old image. Value is equal to, just copy and paste, change the field name to image. Okay, so we will just fetch this over there, say dollar old image is equal to dollar underscore post of old image. So now we will just check. So this is the new image, guys, so don't confuse with it. I'll just rename it. So this is the new image. So let us check over here. If dollar new image is not equal to null, then we are going to create the update file name. Okay, this is the variable is equal to dollar new image. Okay, and in the else part, say dollar update file name is equal to dollar old image. So here we are just checking if the new image is not null. So if the user has uploaded a new image, then that we are going to update in the database, else the old name itself we will just upload it in our database. So now we will write our update query. Say update query is equal to, say update categories set name is equal to, within single quotes, give your variable name, that is dollar name. Okay, and then you have the slug is equal to dollar slug comma description is equal to dollar description, and then you have the meta title dollar meta title. So I'll just break this query to the next line, meta title, and then we have the meta description. Meta description is equal to dollar meta description, and then you have the keywords is equal to and popular is equal to dollar popular, and you have the image. So our image field name was image itself. Yeah, image comma image is equal to, we have this variable, right, update file name, paste, and say where id is equal to, we have to pass the categories id, dollar category underscore id. Copy this and paste it over here, and we will say dollar underscore post of category id. Copy this and we'll create this thing in our edit category. So I'll just create it above the name, input type equal to hidden, name is equal to category id, and we'll just print this, value is equal to dollar data of id. Okay, so we have got it over here, category id. So we have written the query. Now we will just run the query. Say dollar update query run equal to MySQLi query function and you'll pass the $con and your update query. Okay, so we will just check if the update query run is run successfully. Copy and paste. Then what we are going to do is we will check if there is a new file. Copy and paste. This is not equal to null. And then what we are going to do is we will just move the new file into our folder. Say move uploaded file, and here first you have to pass the file name. I'll just copy this and change this from name to tmp underscore name, and then you have to give the path over here. So when we created the category, so we have created a variable over here called path. So I'll just copy that and paste it over here, $path. Just copy that and paste $path, and you can see we have just concatenated a slash and given the new file name over here. So I'll just paste that over here. Instead of file name, I'm going to say the new file name. Okay, so we have it over here, new image, paste. So you can directly paste this as well. So this thing and the new file variable is same, new image. Okay, so our image has been moved now. So the previous image we have to delete it. So I will just check if file exists function, and I will check with the previous image name if it is already there in my uploads folder. Just go one step back, and inside my uploads folder, here you have to give the old image name, copy, and over here just concatenate it, old image. If this file is existing, then we are going to delete it. Okay, so call the unlink function and give your path over here, copy and paste. Okay, so now we have updated the category, we have moved the new image to the folder and deleted the old image. So we will just redirect the user back to the same page from where he came. So if he updates this id equal to 1, once he presses the update, he will be redirected back to the same page after the category has been updated. So I'll just copy this path, and in your redirect function, we'll just pass this, and instead of this 1 over here, we have to pass the category id. We have this variable over here, right? Copy and paste, and the second argument, I have to give the message, say category updated successfully. So now let us just test our code and go to a browser and refresh. So I will just change this to mobile new and click on update. So it has come to the code.php, but it is not redirecting back. So we'll just start from the query. Okay, here the closing quotes is missing. Yeah, so I think this was the error, and for the rest of the thing we have given it correctly. So let us just update and check now. Go back and refresh, and over here I'll just say mobiles new, click on update, category updated successfully, and we have got this mobiles new over here. So you can refresh and check it is updated in our database. And I go on all categories, you can see over here the name is updated to mobiles new. We will change this visible status and check once. We'll just check it, so it will become hidden. Go back and you can see it is hidden now. So this hidden means it will not be displayed to the users. So you can just anytime set it to visible or hidden from your dashboard. So I'll just make it back to our mobiles update. So let's get back to our code, and over here you can see we have not written the else part for this. I'll just give it over here, say else. So if there is any error in our query, okay, so if this is not running successfully, then it will come to the else part. So we'll just redirect the user back to the same page, and we'll just give the error message as something went wrong. Okay, so now we will just test with the image upload thing. So I'll go to my code, and here in your uploads folder you have the first image over here. So I'll just show you. So this is the mobile image we have right now. So this 207 image will be deleted and the new image will be inserted over here. So I'll just click on this, and here I will just select this Lenovo, and I will click on open, say update, and category updated successfully. So you can see current image is this Lenovo image over here, and let us check if our previous image has been deleted. So inside your uploads folder you can see that 207 file is missing and this Lenovo is over here. So you can just check that is the same image which is just uploaded, but this image we have not renamed, right? So I'll just do that now. So in your add category button I have just done that over here, copy, and when it is the new image we will just rename it. So here is the final file name. So this variable I will just paste it over here. So this thing is not required now, only this new image we will just pass it over here. Comment this out. So here we have renamed our new file, and once it is done we have updated this, and then we are just moving the uploaded file in our folder. So here we have to give the new name, so that is update file name, and now it should work perfect. So we'll just go and refresh. So over here we have this Lenovo image and the file name is over here, and it is not renamed with this numbers. So just refresh, and I'll just upload this Dell over here, update, and you can see we have got the Dell image, and over here you can see the Lenovo file has been deleted and there is a new file over here. You can see the count, it is 5. Okay, so here it is. So I'll just update it back to the normal image. So that's it in this video, guys. We have seen how to edit and update our category data along with the image in our PHP project. So thank you for watching this video, guys. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.